White Collar Championships in Lexington, Kentucky. This afternoon we've got a game for you here. It's Benchmark against Ghost Ship. I'm John Hayes, and here we have
Joelle. Hey, how's it going? Goodness.
So yeah, we've replaced our commentator here. We've got Joel in for Joel. Joel's actually gone to ref, so he's going to be our ref for the next game.
Yeah, sweet.
So yeah, looking forward to this game. And we're actually starting the game already. If you need to mute, just this button.
Ooh, nice rip.
Okay, so here we have Ghost Ship. Tony's on the ball here. Tony's taking it back. Pass, looking for the pass, but wasn't quite there from the other Ghost Ship players.
It's just trying to draw him out a little bit.
Yep. He takes it up, passes it across, tries to take a shot there, Tony.
Shannon's on the cover.
He takes the ball back, looks for the pass. These two have been teammates for a long time, now playing in an expanded squad roster.
Yeah, that's one thing squad has done. Ooh, ding ding. That's a goal.
Quick goal there. Okay, Elias is actually ref. I thought it was going to be Joel, but it's Elias. He's telling him to cross. Scooter here. Scooter takes the ball, takes it past, but gets blocked there by Ghost Ship in defense. Up to Tony. Tony's on the ball, takes it around Scooter, takes it around the back of the goal.
Slowing it down a bit.
Takes it all the way back for a reset. Now it's taken back around again, doing another lap.
Force that pass. Oh, caught. Caught by Mark.
And that was blocked there in the area. Scooter picks it up. Taking it behind the goal. He's passed it back along the line. Gets picked up by Tony. Aggressive play there from Scooter, but didn't get the ball. He's rotated around a couple times. That takes a big shot, but it goes wide. I think it was deflected there. Mark now. Mark Azeltine on the ball.
Drop there.
He's passed it to Scooter.
Big rip. Nice block.
Deflected, but it goes back to Scooter. Both teams playing with a goalie right now, just 2 up. That was a call there from
good
Elias.
call. Good call, Elias.
So that was a turnover there, and it's Ghost Ship's ball. They're ready to restart the game.
Nice control from Mark there. Dropping it Shannon.
Shannon on the ball. She drops it here to Mark again. Mark and Shannon have been playing together a long time too. They've been playing together on the same team for a few years, both from Vancouver, Canada. We, of course, both have Canadian connections. I live there now.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Central Alberta. Found my happy place in Australia, though.
Yeah, I moved to Canada about 4 years ago.
Skid out.
Yeah, it's get out there from Scooter.
It's all his own.
Peter
Own
now.
doing. Oh, another one from Mark. Same situation.
Shot wide there from Peter. Tony's on the ball now. Back to Scooter. Scooter's got it in the corner. Tony's pressuring him though. Mark now. Mark bringing the ball up. Big shot. Good save there from David. Peter on the ball. Peter passed it to David.
Nice pass. Can he control it?
Bit of a bobble there. Couldn't quite control it, and Mark clears the ball. Peter's calling for Tony, but he picks it up himself. He takes it back. David's all the way up at the other goal. He's looking for a cherry pick here, maybe. Nothing comes of that,
nothing. I keep looking for those back shots, but it seems like players in North America aren't big on the back shot. It's just an Australian thing. We love our sneaky back shots.
Yeah, maybe. I think these guys are pretty calculated. They're just waiting for the right chance.
The right second.
Peter's not happy about that. He feels he was fouled
he's
there.
Shaking it off, yeah. Well, he's got a smile on his face.
David now. David takes it.
David's on his own. Where's his team?
They're not there to help him out, but I think he still managed to contain control there. Taking it right in front of goal.
There we. That's the shot I'm looking for.
And Tony now. Tony brings it around, goes right in front of goal.
Oh, good save. Right idea.
Tried to slide it in there, but Scooter wasn't having it.
That's what happens with those slow rollers. You can stop them. You got the time to see it.
Tony does it again, though. Takes in front of goal, takes a shot.
Ooh.
Couple of blocks needed there by Scooter. It's now back with David.
Nice D, Mark.
David drops to Peter, but Mark intercepts
good little
it.
Touch. Stays up.
Can't make much of it, though. Still in Peter's hands. It's with David again. Again, he's just taking it around, looking for that pass, looking for that chance. A couple of rotations there with the ball. Caleb's coming into the game. Caleb's coming in for Tony.
Slapping his mallet down, just saying, "Hey, bud, I'm here."
These guys just won full bowling in Toronto 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, were you there?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's our autumn tournament. And I don't think people were expecting them to
step up to that.
You know, they were definitely one of the stronger teams there, but I think Mongrels were everyone's favorites from the
start.
start.
I mean, the team that has the composite parts of the last World Champions, you kind of think that they're going to bring it, but
yeah, for sure.
That's really cool. Really cool that Ghost Ship stepped up and made some magic happen.
Yeah, and I think Mongrels maybe assumed that they would win it. Maybe didn't take it
too seriously. Yeah. Oh, that's a goal.
Yeah, it looks like a goal.
Goal for Ghost Ship.
Is that from Caleb? I think.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see a replay here. That's 2-0 now for Ghost Ship. I got a replay now. So see, goes off the post. Caleb picks it up. Tries to take a shot, gets blocked. Takes another shot into the bottom corner.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah, great goal there for Caleb.
Sometimes you just got to keep hustling that ball. You can't give up. Got to watch for that rebound.
So we've had a switch here as well for the other team. So it's now Elliot and Max from Seattle in playing with Shannon. Caleb on the ball, though, a lot of pressure from Max.
Nice sneaky bottom bracket pass.
Yeah, passes.
Good control.
Peter drops it into the corner. Caleb picks it up. Caleb's got it on the back wall. No, he loses it. Elliot's now got the ball. But he's under a lot of pressure from Peter. Still got the ball, though. Still got in the corner. And nice pass up, but unfortunately didn't have a teammate there. Caleb picks it up.
I played with Elliot at the co-ed at Ladies Army just, last weekend. It's a good time.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's a fun dude. It was really fun to connect with him on court.
Yeah, and he's got a good attitude as well.
Although the only bad thing was he was actually wearing Croc sandals, shoes the entire time because he forgot his bike shoes. And we're like, well, don't you have any other shoes, dude? Like, I don't know, mate. It's pretty funny. Crocs and bike polo, not a thing.
Yeah, doesn't seem like the best footwear for it.
He still slayed, you know.
He made it work.
You know those Seattle kids, they just make whatever work.
Okay, so a couple of chances there from Ghost Ship, but couldn't make anything of it. Peter takes the ball back. I think he's looking for Caleb here.
Nice bike control.
Yeah, nice spike control. He's going to take... Nice, still taking it back, keeping control of it. Drops it to David. David's now on the ball. Caleb's again going up, looking for that pass. Peter still on the ball here. Ghost are really all about possession in this game. They don't give up the ball easily. Caleb's up now. David's pressuring. Fakes the shot. Oh, almost on the end of it there from Caleb.
Ooh.
He's pulled him down, but was that wheel?
Yeah, I think he pulled his wheel. See what Elias says.
I thought he just pulled his mallet, but maybe it was the wheel.
I think it was a hook. Hook on the wheel.
Caleb's down, just taking a minute, I think, to gather himself.
Think he'll sub him off?
Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, it looks like they brought a player on, but no, it's... here we've got a replay now of this incident. Yep, definitely took his wheel out there.
Took his wheel out.
Surprised it's not a 30 seconds.
They've brought Kayla onto court now. Kayla's one of my favorite slayers. Just watching her over the years really grow and develop is super exciting for all WTF players in the sport. WTF, if you haven't heard, stands for Women, Trans, and Femme players. Yeah, she's a really strong member in our community and someone we all definitely look up to. Yeah. And she had a really great result at North Americans with this team Ghost Ship, so that's pretty awesome to see.
Yeah, for sure. It's great for her that you know, she's getting the results for this team, and you know, she's a great person, and I'm glad it's worked out.
Yeah.
Wild shot there from Elliot, but he couldn't connect to it. Pass it back, but it's too short.
Oh,
Caleb.
Nice pass.
Caleb makes the pass to Peter. Peter's one-on-one
Walking
now.
in, mate. Yes. Nice one. Nice and easy.
There we are. Solid finish
Classy
there.
Polo.
3-0 now for Ghost Ship. Starting to get away a bit from benchmark here. Maybe we won't see the close games. Here we've got a replay now of the goal. One-on-one chance, breaks away, takes big shot right through the goalie.
Right through the net.
The last two games we had here were both really close games, you know, tie games.
They're getting tighter and tighter as the days go on here. Ooh.
Yeah, for sure. Like, there's no bad teams at this point. Everyone's had to win a lot of games to even get here. I think gone are the days when you could just like turn up to the wild card of the Worlds and you know everyone got to play. And,
And just make it up.
Yeah.
Now we've entered the days of like fitness plans and sponsorship deals and stuff. It's cool. Our sport's growing.
Yeah. Elliot didn't like that challenge there from Peter that took him off the ball, but there's no call from the referee. Peter's back on the ball. Oh, bit of a slash there, but again, play goes on. Kayla's making some space for herself.
She keeps control.
Caleb now looking to make a breakaway here, I think. It's his style. Fast breakaways, looking for that pass as well. Tries to fake it there around, but Max wasn't having it. It's a wide shot there from Kayla. Elliot now, Elliot on the ball. Under a lot of pressure from Peter though. Peter rides right around him, but he gets the pass off. No.
Kayla picks it up.
Scooter couldn't quite get on the end of that. We've had a change here, by the way. Scooter's come on for Shannon. The other lineup is Caleb, Peter, and Kayla. Kayla and Caleb. That's a confusing combo.
Yes.
Peter has got the ball back behind his own goal line.
Kayla's giving an option. He's going to take it.
I should have gone for the pass there. Caleb was wide open.
Well, these are shorter courts, like these aren't our big full size kind of classic 40 by 20 meters. So There's not a lot of room for breakaways here. Got to get those shots off quickly, quick, precise passes. You know, you don't have time to mess around and watch the defense and make a decision. Sometimes you just got to slap the ball.
Yeah, for sure. It's a different game than maybe we would have seen at NA's in Frederick with the full-size hockey courts there.
Yeah, full-size hockey courts are intense.
Yeah, that's what we have back in Toronto, of course. I think it's not actually quite full-size, but it is a hockey rink. It's a different game.
It is a different game, depending on the court size.
Kayla here, bring the ball back, looking for some help from Caleb. Tony's now in. Tony's come in for Peter.
This game's been pretty clean. It's not sloppy polo. It's not messy. It's not dirty. I've definitely seen some really dirty games this tournament, so it's kind of nice to watch some polo that's a bit classy.
Yeah, for sure. I've ref 4 games so far, and I think I've called 7 30-second penalties in those 4 games. So, yeah, that's there's been some interesting ones out there.
Hey?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's the Worlds. People are going to get competitive.
Oh, that was nice.
Great shot there. Great shot.
Like 3/4 court shot straight through.
So they got one back. That's 3-1 now. 3-1 for Ghost Ship. Up. Scooter wants a replay.
He can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, he'll be able to see it. All these games are available on YouTube once they're done. They're being uploaded. Quick replay here as well of the shot.
Boom.
Big shot all the way into the goal. Caleb just didn't see it coming. In the meantime,
Got one down.
yeah, chance there on goal.
Go Shipper coming 3 up.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. Up to now they've been playing with the goalie, but oh, everyone's left the ball there in the corner. I think a bit of confusion there. They all thought the other player was getting it. We have Tony. Tony's looking to take it up.
Where's Tony from? Where's Go Ship? Go Ship's a bit of a mixed team
Yeah, it's
from
a
all
bit of a
around,
mix.
or
So the 3 guys from Columbus, Caleb, David, and Peter, they've been playing for a little while together. And then Tony and Kayla, they moved to Madison, I don't know, I guess a year or so ago, maybe a little longer. So yeah, I believe at least they play in Madison. You know, it's not too far from Columbus.
Too far, yeah.
It's, you know, I don't think they get to play together that regularly, but they play in a lot of tournaments together. So you know,
That's cool.
yeah, that keeps you going. They, I'd say they all came to footballing a couple of weeks ago, so I'm sure that was a good practice for them. 3-1 Ghost Ship.
12 minutes left in this game.
12 minutes. This game has gone quickly.
Yeah, these half-an-hour games don't mess around.
No, for sure. And you know, I think it's a good length. I think you know they could potentially be 5-10 minutes longer, but
Yeah. What I actually quite enjoy about this setup is the 10 seconds to cross, or, you know,
yeah,
go home sort of situation. Ooh,
that's definitely a T-bone there.
That's definitely a T-bone.
Definitely a T-bone.
Or a steering arm of some.
Tony's not happy about that one. I think we've got to see.
Got a bit of aggression.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we are.
see a
30
replay.
second there for Max.
So you see Tony's out in front. Oh,
Push him in the back.
Push him in the back.
And then the front wheel. Yeah, nothing Tony
yeah.
could do about that
Nothing
one.
Tony could do about that, and totally illegal.
Definite 30 seconds
So you
there.
definitely, for anyone watching at home that doesn't know polo intimately, you can't check someone from behind. It has to be clean shoulder-to-shoulder contact. You can't chicken wing. You can't come on from the front. You can't headbutt. You can't T-bone your bike into somebody. So it's the only contact that's really acceptable is shoulder-to-shoulder, directly on.
The contact rules are definitely evolved. It used to be.
It used to be a scrappy mess.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It used to be what they called like for like, so you know, body
Yeah.
to body, bike to bike. But yeah,
we've regressed and evolved as a sport
Yes.
and community, and all for the better. It's definitely made a better, safer, more fun, more skilled sport as well,
For sure.
and less about aggro dude bros getting their toxic masculinity out on court.
Yep, for sure. So I think we've got a change here. Caleb's gone off, and actually now Kayla and Caleb have gone off, so it's Tony and Peter and David now on court. On this side, just the two of them. It's Scooter and Mark here. Mark, of course, tournament director, NAH. He's the brains behind the format here. He's put in a lot of hard work to make sure this runs smoothly.
And what can you tell me about his chest protector thing that he's wearing? Is
So,
he
I
had
think
an injury or?
I'm not 100% sure. I think he's had some injuries in that area, and it's I think maybe ribs or something he's broken before. And
Yeah,
it's just
protecting that.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of it, right? Like people get injured somewhere once, and then they generally just keep that there for for a while. If it works for him, it doesn't bother him playing, then why not?
Why not? Why not be on the safe side sometimes?
I remember when we used to see Machine like turn up in full body armor, pretty much. Full sort of hockey pads. So that's why he felt safe playing in. So
another classic case, Elena in Geneva. Yep. She's had a lot of injuries. She wears a lot of protection, and she slays it.
Yeah, I was here at Ladies Army in Lexington quite a few years ago now. I think that was 2000.
Were you at the Ladies Army in Toronto?
Yes, I was. Yes.
Yeah, that was my first. Yeah. That was a good time.
But yeah, I was here in 2012 for Lexington Ladies Army when Elena, she hurt herself in one of the later games there and had to go to the hospital. So yeah, and I think definitely after that she was wearing her protection.
Just drawing him in. Do that. Oh, I thought he was going to do that sneaky pass behind the goals.
So here we have David. Peter's right up
calling
here.
For that upline pass.
Yeah, Peter's looking for it, but David's very measured here. He's waiting for the right moment. He's not.
Yeah, he's really drawing them in. He's just like, come over here, boys. Let's play.
Yeah, he's not panicking at all.
He's got really great ball control, so he can. Ooh, that's a topple.
Yeah, there's been a lot of toppling in this game.
We can have a whistle ref, or Shannon's just gonna break away it. Nice look, Shannon.
I guess not. I guess
we play on here.
Maybe because it was off ball and didn't really affect anything. Sometimes it's okay to let it play on. Nobody was hurt. Nobody, really didn't really change the game.
That is the American way of reffing, I have found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a big culture shock for us Australasians coming here, and.
Yeah, I feel you guys are strong on reffing, right?
Oh yeah, it makes me realize that we're stickler for rules. Man, we really take the rules seriously. Yeah, the big joke for us has been like, oh, these Americans wrote the rules, but they don't like to follow them.
Well, it's worth saying only a few of the people here wrote the rules, not everyone
yeah, totally.
was involved in that process.
But yeah, it's been a very interesting experience for all the Australasian players.
Yeah. The rules as we have them today were largely written by Joe and Will, who are both here, and then Nick Cruz, who's not here.
Not around.
I don't think he plays too much anymore. He definitely helped shape a lot of the rules. Including the move to squad. He's a big fan of the squad format. I'd say
I'm a big fan of the squad. I think the squad's great. I like 3 versus 3 as well, but.
Oh, right across the goal.
Right across the line, but. Nice control, Mark. Also love that Mark is repping a Lightfoot frame. Shout out to Lightfoot.
Yeah, Lightfoot's still around.
Yeah, they're kicking around. They got some frames left. I don't know. They're taking a break, seeing what they want to do. But yeah, they still have some frames left.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you see a lot of Lightfoots. We got quite a few in the Toronto club. I mean, it's a very affordable frame, good frame.
Yeah, great frame. I think I'm the only person in Australia that doesn't have one. And that's not a dig at Lightfoot.
What frame are you riding?
I've got a Merino.
Oh, nice.
From secondhand frame. It's just tiny. I'm a tiny person, so it's hard to find a bike that's small enough. and it works.
So Peter now. Peter drops the ball to Caleb.
Ghost Ship really are playing the possession game here.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely their game. They're just, keeping the ball, waiting for their chances, patient game. Benchmark trying to attack the ball, trying to get it, but it hasn't really been working for them so
Yeah, they
far.
haven't been able to make those breakaways that are successful. They get caught up right in the crease.
It's still 3-1 here. Probably about 10 minutes, I guess, remaining. We'll see. Hopefully there'll be an update soon. So this will be my last game commentating. Shondel's going to be coming over for the next game and
Oh yeah, girl.
commentating with you. Shondel's been here representing RYB, her denim company, making cycling jeans and cycling shorts.
The best. I've been wearing them for 3 years and love her stuff.
Yeah, great stuff.
Oh, sneaky, not quite Caleb.
And we've got a timeout here.
So each team gets 2 2-minute timeouts.
I believe so, yeah. And I've actually seen quite a few teams using them. I think in the past we didn't really see actually many teams using timeouts.
I think people are just like, yeah, whatever. But
Yeah.
I think people are getting a lot smarter and more calculated about using their timeouts to gain control, to calm down, especially with that bench, it's a lot more. I think it's smarter to use your timeouts well.
Yeah, for sure.
Just longer gameplay, and yeah, it's also hot out here.
Yeah.
It's hot in Kentucky. So we got 4 minutes and 44 seconds left of this game when they come back onto the clock.
3-1 Ghost Ship right now. I expect to see Ghost Ship win it at this point, but we've seen some surprises in the last few
there
games.
have been definitely some surprising wins.
Over on Court B right now, we've got it looks like
Mosquito versus.
is that the Italians? I think that's the Italian
Italians?
team. Yeah, who we saw earlier on a couple of games ago on this court. Tree playing Mosquito. Looks like Tree just scored. It looks like it's 4-4 over there. Tight game. I think two of the teams who maybe aren't going to win the group, but are definitely trying to get through to tomorrow and definitely hopeful for their chances there. So that's definitely an important game going on there.
And then Court C, I can see the control warming up.
Looks like.
And my boys, the Spectres.
Yes, the Australian
That's
team.
the one Australian team that has
Yeah.
come this far. Spectres are Scotty DeMello from Perth, Jason from Sydney, Maxie from Brisbane, Emma, they picked up Emma, who's in Seattle or something, and Prowie from Sydney. So
that's an all-star lineup of Australian polo there. I mean, Scott's been around to a lot of.
Scott has been.
Geneva.
This is his 4th Worlds, I believe. Scott, Scott's definitely part of the cream of the crop in our humble continent. But yeah, they're doing really well. Pretty stoked. Watch out for that Australian Heckles corner because we got some good burners.
It's a shame not to see Ned here this year. He's been to a lot of Worlds.
Yeah, shout out to Ned. Ned's just taking a bit of a break, he's been playing polo for a gajillion years and has recently discovered that cyclocross is great. I'm telling you, cyclocross is the death of polo. If there's anything that's going to kill polo, it's cyclocross.
For sure. I'm into it. This is my first season of it.
Everyone's, getting into cyclocross. So that's where Ned's at. So shout out to Ned. Love you, boo. Wish you were here. Everyone says hi.
But yeah, cyclocross, the new bike polo.
It is. Cyclocross is totally new bike polo.
We've definitely got a couple members of our club in cyclocross now. Nick Iwanishan.
Yeah, we've been having mass exodus of cyclocross in Australia.
Yeah.
It's another cool, expensive bike to buy. Why not? Sign me up.
Alexis Madjorana, famously from the memes. He's big into cyclocross now. They still play polo, though, both of them.
That's cool.
So game's back on. Got different lineups here now. So we've got Kayla,
Kayla's got
Caleb,
control here.
and Peter. The Ghost Ship. About 4 minutes remaining. And on the other side, we have Scooter, Elliot, and Max. We've got an all Seattle lineup here. The ball's in the corner now. Looks like Peter's got it. Peter passed it to Kayla. Kayla is going to take it up. No, she drops it back because Scooter was coming in there. Now she's open. Looks for the big shot there from, halfway in our own half. But Peter's got it. Peter picks it up. Hits it back along the boards, and Kayla picks it up. Kayla's got it in the corner. Under pressure there from Elliot. Drops it to Peter. Again, Ghost Ship just playing this possession game, just making sure they have the ball. At this stage, 3-1, a couple of minutes left. It makes total sense. That was just a speculative shot there from Elliot. It wasn't really going anywhere, and they've given up possession now. Ghost Ship on the ball. Caleb fakes it, takes it around. I think he's going to try and drop it into the area, maybe for Peter.
He's swarmed, though. Elliot's trying to get that breakaway. Oh, beautiful, Elliot.
Beautiful goal from Elliot.
That was really nice.
He's pleased with that one. He's got a smile
Yeah,
on
look
his
at that
face.
smile on his face.
Yeah, that was great.
He was looking for that. He's been hungry for that all game.
So 3-2. We've got a game now.
Excellent. We have some competition.
Got a replay here of the goal.
Boom. That's that back shot I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's a great one there. So we're in the last couple of minutes. Stopping time now.
Ooh, boom. And that's the return. Sometimes all you need is to get scored on.
Yeah.
For you to, burn that fire.
Quick reaction
under
there.
your butt, and you just go, you know what? No. And 1 second later, you've made a goal.
They knew if they scored the next goal, that would, basically kill the game at this point.
Yeah.
We've still got a minute or so to go. There's still a chance.
Anything could happen, but Ghost Ship are looking strong at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they'll go far in this tournament. Again, maybe they're not the favorites, but I think they'll definitely be up there at the end. They'll definitely be playing late into tomorrow.
You don't have to be a favorite to be a world champion.
For sure. I'm sure everyone assumed Call Me Daddy were going to win before Timaru, and then,
Oh, yeah. No, Timaru was a huge ordeal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a big change. Big change. Great polo to watch. I was there. It was fantastic.
Yeah, one day I'd love to make it out. I've never visited that area of the world, so maybe one day.
Y'all got to come visit us in New Zealand and Australia. Oh, cross the line. That's a goal. That's a slow roller, but that's a goal.
Sneaky goal there, but it got in. Not
that
much.
can be super frustrating as a goalie because, it bounces off your tire, or you can slow it down with your mallet, and you can't just jab it out of there.
Replay here.
It's real awkward.
Just shoots it through, and then it rolls off the back wheel and just rolls over. That's painful, but it's a goal. Big shot there from Scooter. Must be down to the last few seconds of this game. It's 5-2. Kayla's got the ball in the corner. She's in no rush to get it out of there.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Slow everything down.
Taken behind the goal, under pressure from Scooter, which just drops it. There's nobody there to pick it up. And Caleb, though. Caleb's now, he's 1 on 2. That's enough for him.
He's on fire. He's just like, yep, get ready.
But they take the ball off him. Shannon's got it now. Shannon passes up to Scooter. Scooter's on the wing. He brings it into the middle. There's nobody there.
Oh, that was a cool return.
Yeah, that was
a bit of a statement.
Yeah,
like
great solo goal there from.
And the leg up. I love it when you can pull the leg up.
Yeah, yeah, he made that goal.
Real classy polo.
Look at his face. Look at that intensity. He's waiting for it.
He's raging a bit there.
So we've got a replay here. Just seeing the reaction on that one. He's happy about that. So it's 5-3. Must be the last seconds of the game now. Shannon, though, passes to Scooter. Backhand shot. If that had connected, if that had gone in, that would have,
Yeah, it would have been real cool.
That would have been, that really would have brought the game back closer, but as we are, it's still 5-3. Caleb's looking for the drop to Peter. Peter's got it now. Kayla's out wide.
Whistle.
And there we are. It's the end of the game.
Well done, Ghost Ship. That was a possession-heavy game. Not many breakaways or sort of, you know, fantastical shots, but really nice and controlled.
Yeah, a good solid game there from Ghost Ship. They'll be happy with the win. You know, benchmark, tough game for them. You know, I don't think.
Well, benchmark came through from the wild card, didn't they?
Yeah, you know, they're probably not going to make the final day, but you know, coming from the wild card, they've had that extra day, and they did really well that day, and you know, they made it through yesterday as well. They went in the bottom 3, so you know, I think they can be pretty pleased with what they've achieved this tournament. We see the players celebrating here. You know,
it's always hugs here.
Yeah, for
here
sure.
At Polo.
And here we are. So that's the end of that game. Entertaining one for you there. Got another game coming up for you shortly. We've got Chris Hammersley here behind us. There we are. So we're going to be having a new commentator next game. Shondell's going to be coming in for me. So have fun with the rest of the games today.
The 2017 World Hardcourt Bike Polo Championship is presented by Kentucky for Kentucky and by Fixcraft, Paquet, West 6 Brewery, and Kentucky Tourism, plus these fine sponsors.
Do you love Kentucky? Yeah, you do. Are you a proud Kentuckian? Yeah, you are. Well, come on down to the Kentucky Fun Mall, y'all. Kentucky's largest selection of Kentucky gear. Glassware. Chicken candles. Plenty of parking. Southern socks. Justin. Kids gear. Brad. Kentucky gear. Y'all gear. We got 12,000 square feet of fun for everyone.